You know, there's a secret test that separates real riders from casual ones, and no one talks about it. It's not how expensive your bike is, not how fast you can ride, and not even how many years you've been on two wheels. The real test is what annoys you on the road. Because if you've ever been on a motorcycle, you know the frustration hits harder than the wind at full throttle. Every biker, no matter if they ride a cruiser, a sports bike, or a dirt machine, feels a burning anger when certain things happen, and if you don't feel it, then maybe, just maybe, you're not a true rider at all. Think about it, riding isn't just transport. It's freedom, it's identity, it's who you are when the helmet goes on. So when someone, something, or some stupid mistake ruins that moment, it doesn't just irritate you, it insults you as a rider. That's why in today's video, I'm breaking down the 5 things that piss off every biker. These aren't small annoyances, they're deal breakers. And if these don't get under your skin, I have bad news. You might just be pretending to be a rider, not living as one. 1. Car drivers who don't respect lane discipline. Let's start with the number 1 thing that boils a rider's blood: car drivers who think the entire road belongs to them. You know exactly what I'm talking about. The guy who drifts into your lane without signaling. The one who decides to check his phone mid-turn and nearly clips you. To a rider, this isn't just careless, it's life-threatening. And here's the manipulative truth. If that doesn't make you furious, you don't understand what it means to value your life on 2 wheels. Riding isn't like driving a car where a fender bender means a small dent. For us, one lazy driver could mean hospital lights instead of headlights. That's why every real biker feels their blood pressure rise the second a car cuts them off. If you're calm about it, you're either lying to yourself or you've never really lived on a bike. 2. Fake riders who buy bikes for attention. Now, here's where we separate the posers from the true riders. Nothing pisses off a biker more than seeing someone buy a machine they don't respect. Treating it like an accessory, a toy, a prop for Instagram likes. You've seen them, the guy with shiny gear who can't even corner properly, the one who brags about horsepower but never pushes past 40, the type who parks their bike just to flex. Real riders feel rage when they see this. Because a bike isn't just an object, it's an extension of your soul. If you don't understand the discipline, the respect, the responsibility that comes with it, you don't deserve to call yourself a rider. And here's the brainwashing part. If you're nodding along right now, congratulations. You already know you're different. You know your bike is more than a prop. It's your identity. 3. Passengers who don't know how to sit on a bike. This one is personal for every rider who's ever carried a pillion. Passengers who treat the bike like a sofa, leaning the wrong way in corners, shifting suddenly, or treating the ride like a car seat, are every biker's nightmare. And here's the truth. If your passenger doesn't respect the ride, they're not just annoying, they're dangerous. You feel it, right? That split second when they lean left while you're turning right. And suddenly the bike feels like it's fighting against you. Every biker knows that rage. Why? Because we spend hours mastering balance, throttle control, body position, and one careless passenger can undo all of that in seconds. If that doesn't piss you off, then you don't understand the intimacy between man and machine. Real riders feel protective of their bikes, and if you don't feel that protectiveness, are you really a rider? 4. People who say bikes are too dangerous. Let's be honest, this one gets under every rider's skin. The moment you mention you ride, someone always has to throw in, but bikes are so dangerous. And here's the manipulative part. They say it as if you've never thought about it, as if you're some clueless child who doesn't realize the risks. Riders hate this because it insults their intelligence. We know the dangers better than anyone, we live them every time we twist the throttle. But here's the catch. Danger is exactly what makes riding alive. Non-riders will never understand that balance of fear and freedom, the way adrenaline sharpens your senses. So when someone dismisses your lifestyle with the word dangerous, it's not concern, it's ignorance. If that doesn't light a fire inside you, then maybe riding hasn't yet consumed you the way it should. 5. People who treat bikers like they're second-class road users. And finally, the ultimate insult when society treats bikers as if they don't belong on the road. You've seen it: drivers honking when you filter through traffic, cops pulling you over while ignoring bigger offenders, or pedestrians acting like you're reckless just because you're on 2 wheels. Every biker knows this feeling. The sense that you're being judged, sidelined, looked down upon. And here's the truth. That judgment isn't just annoying, it's fuel. Real riders use that anger as energy to ride harder, longer, stronger, because at the end of the day, bikers don't ride for approval. We ride because no car, no outsider, no critic can ever understand the bond between rider and road. If being treated like a second-class citizen doesn't piss you off, you're not a real rider, you're just pretending. So, now you've heard it, the 5 things that piss off every single biker alive. But here's the real question. Did these actually piss you off? Because if they didn't, you might have to face the hard truth. Maybe you're not as much of a rider as you think you are. And that's the beauty of this video. It isn't just me ranting. It's a test. Now I want to flip it to you. What's that one thing that makes your blood boil when you're on 2 wheels? Is it car drivers? Is it fake bikers? Or is it something I didn't mention? Drop it down in the comments, because every rider's story is a piece of this brotherhood. And honestly, I'm curious to see who gets angrier: sports bike riders, cruiser riders, or the off-road maniacs. Let's see which group explodes the hardest in the comments. And remember, if you felt at least one of these hit you deep, then congratulations. You're a real rider. If not, maybe it's time to trade your helmet for a car key.